there. So, let me close that down a little bit. Get this stream started. So, in today's stream, I'm going to kind of rework this particular board I've been working on. I've gone through 2 revisions already. Neither of them have worked like I want them to. So, I'm going to make some changes, and hopefully it'll work this time. I don't have to make a ton of changes, so I don't know how long this stream is going to be, but I figured I would go ahead and stream it. So one thing I was trying to do with this, this is for ESPresense. Basically, there's a, I don't know what you call it, firmware out there that you can use ESP32s to basically be Bluetooth beacons, basically. Not beacons, receivers. And the whole idea is that you put ESP32s all around your house, and then you can track Bluetooth devices in that space. People use these for like Home Assistant if you want to track where somebody's if somebody's in a room or something like that. In my case, we literally just use them to track where our cats are at in our house. So, if we're like, where the heck is one of our cats at, we can look at my Home Assistant dashboard, and it'll show where they're at in the house. But as it stands, I literally just have ESP32s that are they are literally just like with wires, and they're plugged into outlets, and so it doesn't look very clean. So I've designed this so that this is one of the revisions. I'll see if I can get it to. And the idea is that you could slide it into a wall outlet, and it looks a lot cleaner. And then I was going to 3D print a clear case to go over the top of this. There's an RGB LED on these. So in theory, if you walked into a room, like in my instance, we're tracking our cats. So if I walk into a room, I could have it set up to where these could glow a specific color depending on which cat is in the room or if both cats are in the room. So it's just like, even if they're hiding in the room, you could walk into a room and be like, oh, the outlet thing is purple, so I know that Peaches is in this room somewhere. That kind of an idea. So that's the concept, at least. But I've got to get it working. So my biggest issue right now is with ESPresense, that's where I was going with this. They do not support the S2 or S3 modules, which I use quite a bit because it has onboard USB. I don't know why. It's because I don't know. It's some sort of architecture thing. So I'm building these with just a standard ESP32, but in order to use them with USB, I have to put a UART chip on there, which I've done before, and I don't think there's anything wrong with my UART chip because when I plug in the board itself into my USB outlet, the computer recognizes it fine, no problem. Problem is I can't program the dang thing, and I think it's because I'm trying to do something cute where there's a specific setup you can do where it will automatically put the board into download mode, so you don't have to hold down 2 different buttons. You don't have to put it into download mode essentially to be able to program it. I think I've got something wrong there because I can't program the dang thing, and it's really annoying. So I think I'm just going to go back to the old try and true method where I'm just going to get rid of that and just put 2 buttons on it. So that's what we're going to do today. Need some coffee here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, I suppose. And again, I don't think it's going to take too long, but so we're just going to delete that because I don't need that no more. And we're going to take this, which is our button, and not a lot of room here, but let's go ground, and then there's our GPIO 0 right there, which is our boot. Okay. Save that. I'm gonna update it. And let's clean up the tracks and yeah, refill. Okay, get rid of those. Alright, so and I'm actually gonna try something. I'm going to let's go E. Let's make that ground instead. Okay. Again. Okay. And let's also, I'm gonna adjust some of these track widths if I can. Track width 4. Okay, and let's see here. Yeah, that's right. I'd like to get it to, well, okay, let's, just thinking about it. I should have put another button in here somewhere, or did it not? Or do I not have that button anymore? Okay, let's see here. Trying to get to. Okay. I'm not sure where I saved those at. Let's go up to here. Let this load up. Import footprint. Let's see here. Trying to remember where I save these parts at. Bear with me, sorry. Where's my drive at? Parts? Nope. Kicad. Where the heck did I save those? I'm trying to remember where I saved my parts at. Let me look at my actual desktop. Just go to drive. That's where it's got to be. Drive. No, that isn't. It's here. Parts. Where the heck did I save these? Shipping or parts. Connector. There it is. I think that's it. I'll have to find out. Yeah, there it is. Okay, found it. Sorry, that was a waste of time, basically. File, save. So, like, I'm hitting save, and it's like, I don't recognize that because I should save it in my user folder. But if I hit X, it's going to be like, do you want to save it? Yep, yes, I do. I don't know why it... Okay. Something's not right there. I've been going back and forth between different kicad installs, so something must have... Let me see if it'll save. Okay, thank you. I would like to import that footprint, please. And then I would like to save it. Save to user. There we go. Okay. Now, on this one, if we hit this, go here. There it is. Okay. Save. Update schematic. There we go. Now we've got that other one. Turn all those off. Okay. Well, that was a long way of going about things. So, in this instance, I'm going to be putting 2 buttons on this instead of 1. Now, where do I want to put those is the question. I kind of liked how everything was nice and centered, but I wonder if... Okay, so we're just going to move this. And no. And we're going to move that. And then I'm going to clean up the tracks. Okay. And we don't need this one. Don't need those. Those will be fine, I think. So it goes to reset. I wonder if I got that right. So that's another thing. Let's delete this. Delete those. over here. Yeah, that doesn't seem too bad. Getting the names to both of them is going to be a little tricky. 7.7.1. They call it reset. Put that one there. Okay. That might work. I'm going to want to get this a little. Okay. And then we're going to put our RGB LED here. Corners like that though. There we go. Where the heck is that thing going? That seems like kind of a, I don't know why I did that. It seems like kind of a long ways to go about it. Okay. So those go through there. That one's up here. Okay. No, wait, that's like that. That's the other thing. Let's get rid of those. Okay, let's go there and down. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. I'm trying to get some thicker traces in here for same thing here for these. Okay, come up. And let's go green. Nope. Guess we're gonna have to do this. Then bolts and then there. Okay. And let's get rid of the V-bus here. Okay. here. It's weird. Why is it doing that? Maybe it's just from there. There we go. Okay. Try to get this there a little straighter. All right. Got those, got that. I don't know if I can see if I can get. Yeah, that's gonna be kind of a tricky bit here. These over one. Nope, not that one. See if that'll let me get it. Nope. Why did I have it doing that? Need to get that to move. I don't know why it's not wanting to. All part of the cleaning up process, I suppose. All right. So we're kind of getting somewhere here. Let's get rid of those two. Nope. Those connected somehow. There's not enough room to get the okay, so let's bring these down a little. These over a bit. Up here. Whoa. Something like that. Suppose that might work. Okay. And we're kind of getting there. Slowly, but okay. That's the other thing. I'm not going to need the there's 2 test pads on the bottom. Tools, update schematic, delete those. It's this one. Tracks. Okay. And trying to give us some room here. Go V. Whoa. Okay. And then reset. It's going to need to okay. Now, NeoPixel should be pretty straightforward. It's going to appear like this. Okay. All right, now we just need to connect some 3.3 volts. Stick these down to the bottom. So those are connected. All right. So 3.3. Actually, let's go. Just thinking about it. There we go. Go. Okay. That goes there. And really, probably should just bring this across like so. And then, let's see here. I might just be able to. Come down like this. Okay. All right. Down here is kind of ugly. Tricky thing is I have connectors on both ends, so it's I have to tie them both in. Okay. Let's see what this looks like. I don't have everything on here, but I'm just kind of getting a rough idea. Okay, so we got boot, we got reset, and then we'll have our RGB LED in the middle. Let's design rules checker. Let's run this. What is that? Oh, and I don't know how I did that, but all right. Weird. That doesn't seem right. Let's take this and let's maybe remove it down a little. Okay, let's run this again. Okay, nothing's unconnected. Okay. Let me look at my... Oh, I haven't dropped any frames, which is good. Okie dokie. So I think I've got that right. I am going to look up and just see if I can find... Let's see here. I want to look and make sure that I've got the UART and everything set up correctly. I'm pretty sure I do, but we're just going to look and see real quick. So let's come. I basically just got another schematic open of another reference design. I'm just kind of glancing at this. I want to see if I've got something messed up potentially. TX and RX. Reset. That was kind of weird. VBus and oh, it's got different. RSTB. Reset. Yeah, those aren't connected. Yeah, those aren't connected. Okay. So VIO. They have going to 3.3 volts. Is that outputting 3.3? Or is that inputting 3.3? I had my mic backwards this whole time. Hopefully it wasn't too quiet. Let's look here. Let's go CP2104 VIO. Let's go data sheet. Oh, here's what I'm looking at, just so you can see it. Let's see here. GPIO pins 13. Okay, that's in. So maybe I do have something wrong there. Okay. I didn't think I had anything wrong with that, but maybe I do. Okay. So, yeah, those are tied together. They don't have caps on that one. That's weird. Got a 1K resistor. Do I have any resistors on here? $1K, and then 3.3 volts. Pin 7. And those are tied to VBA. Right, okay. But they don't have... Huh. Both of those go to VBus, but they do not have it going to ground. Okay. We are learning on the fly here, for what it's worth. Let's see how this makes things look. Okay, so we have a... Let's get rid of our... Clean up our tracks. Update. VDT. So this is literally, okay, and then that's going to go down here to that. And, I don't know, can I get this in here somewhere? I don't know if that's, so I don't know if that's connected or not, but now it is. Okay, and then we come down here. Let's do a... Okay. Nine. What do they have 9 doing? Reset. Huh. They've got that tied into... That's interesting. I don't understand how that works, but... Let's see. Not symbol. Or yeah, that's what I'll do. Edit symbol. We're gonna make a couple of minor changes here.
Just make it a little easier on ourselves. That's not what I wanted to do. Oops. Okay, save. Oh, that's nice. Somehow I got the... Okay, that one goes there. And let's see, they've got this one. So really this should be here. And then let's go. Oh, wrong one. I think that's how it update schematic. Annotate, update. Okay. So let's see, clean up the tracks. Okay. And then I don't know if I can, whoops, let's see here. I don't think I'm going to be able to move this whole thing. No, I definitely cannot do that. Let's see, trying to make a little room here. Oh. Leave that alone. That is ugly as hell, but yeah, maybe like that. Okay. Oh, yeah, we don't want that. We don't want those references on there. Design rule checker. Okay. All right, we got all those. And that is saying so VIO and VDD both going in. It's both input voltages. Okay. I think that's... We'll find out. View, 3D viewer. I don't really have any components on here, but... it'll have to do. So, okay, got our 3 volt up here. It's also going across to there. Up to that ground. CLSDA. Okay. All right. I think that's gonna work. Hopefully. Hopefully so. I can't imagine I had that. Whoops. Can't imagine I had that completely wrong before, but maybe I did. Because this one is the I don't think those are actually connected to anything now, are they? Trying to select. All right, or don't. It's 23. Yeah, it's not connected to anything. Okay. You know what? I wonder if I can find. Trying to remember if I'm gonna look up something else I did a while back. Open. Let's see here. It's gonna be under Google Drive. Save, yes. Can't remember if this is the right one or not. Those are connected to 3. But how did I have those? So I've got those. What did I do with that? did with that thing. Oh, here it is right here. And that one should be 3.3 volts. Just double check it real quick. Yeah, that one's putting out. Okay. Well, I'm not so sure. Let's go back and let's see here. Let's see. No, kicad. Open that. Let's go back again. Nope. Nope, that's not it. Maybe this one. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm looking at a different one now. I got 22K. That's weird. Let me open up mine again. So we've got VD and begin. What the heck? No, we got 10K. But they've also got again going into 3.3. It's like everybody that makes these things don't know what. They're just like guesswork at this point. I don't know. Oh, load that. So that one. Okay, we're going to. Oh, that's not going to work. Can I? Nope. We don't want those like that. And now I can't get that in there. Okay. Let this load up. Is there a... What the heck? Oh, maybe it's private. Yeah, that's what it is. Kind of send all these back just so that I can get those last ones connected. Okay. I wonder if they got a board layout on this thing. Documents. There's Eagle files. Yeah, that doesn't do what I want. Try to figure out. No, that's not gonna view. Let's see here. File, import, Eagle project, desktop. Come on. I'll put these in a new folder. Is this gonna open? Open. Eagle. Let's go back to desktop. Where'd it go? Oh, I'm on documents. Desktop. There we go. Okay. So I want to see if let's try silk screen, back screen. Okay. I want to see if their 3.3 volt is the same. So there's that. Okay, 3.3 volt. They've got that going into do they have like a power plane going on here? It looks like they do, maybe. Yeah, they've got some sort of power plane. Okay. At least that's the only thing that makes any logical sense to me. Because where the heck is that going from? Okay. Interesting. I don't think the power planes or their pores were imported into this. But there's a lot of vias going straight down and nowhere else, so the only thing that makes sense is that they've got some sort of power plane going on here. How many layers is this board? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, huh. That's interesting. I would really like to know where they have their planes poured. Because their grounds are going down to some sort of plane. The only reason I'm guessing this is because, as you can see, like these other ones go down, their vias go down, and then they have a trace going, to wherever it needs to go. But their 3.3 volts and their ground, their vias are just going straight down, and then there's no traces coming off of those, which just means that they're using some sort of copper fill on. I don't know which layers they're doing this on. I don't think that's weird. Because the blue's the back one. Green. Very, very weird. Huh. I would really like to know which. I would really like to know where they have those planes going. Are they on the top? Are they one of the middle ones? I don't know. But what I wanted to look at was just see if they are feeding their 3.3 volts into the actual chip, because these UART chips can actually output. They're kind of their own voltage regulator. They can output 3.3 volts as well. And so I wasn't sure if the 3.3 volts coming off of this, if they had it, just broke out to like its own pin and it wasn't actually tied into the actual 3.3 volts that the regulator is putting out. But it does look like they have it all in the same one. So I've got that corrected, I think. Yeah, that's very interesting. Okay, well, I'm glad I looked at that. I was just curious how they had it set up. I am very curious on. I don't have Eagle installed, I don't think, anymore. Because I'd really like to know how they have their planes set up. It's weird. They also don't seem to have very many. Do they have any caps on this thing? They've got two. Oh, they got a really, big one, I guess. Huh. That's interesting. They've only got. They don't have very many filtering caps on this thing, which is kind of weird. Albeit a big one, but. Huh. I don't know. It's always interesting looking at other people's designs. I mean, especially like this is a SparkFun board. Like, they've got engineers and, presumably know exactly what they're doing. What was this thing? When was it made? That's version 10. Do they have a date on this thing? I don't see a date. Oh, anyways, that was interesting. Okay, so I'm going to close that. I don't want to save those. Open back up mine. Just real quick. Where did I save that to? Smart Bee Designs. Okay, open that up. All right. So like I was talking about those power planes. On mine I have ground planes on the top and the bottom layers. In fact, I could probably even let me make this one a little bigger. Okay. Yeah, if you're not familiar, basically with these copper fills, it's basically like a giant, trace, but it runs throughout the entire board. And now those aren't connected for some weird reason. Let me clean this up. There we go. That was weird. I don't know why I did that, but let's run this real quick. Just make sure we're not. Okay. Everything's connected. All right. So their 3.3 volt was the same, basically. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I can just open up just the board file here. Didn't like that. Or is it in here? I want to open these up side by side, if I can. Open with... Okay. No, that's not right. So this... This thing's being weird. I'm just trying to open up that one so I can have it side by side. Now it's not wanting to open. This is kicad to JS. It's open source, it's free to download. Oh man. Okay, well now this is getting annoying. I don't know why. I just want to open the thing side by side, please. Import. Nope, not that. We'll open this one. Nope. Okay, let's do this. Let's save. Save those. I'm going to open up desktop ESP. Open this up. Let's see if this one will actually Guess let's try this. Okay, I think this. Okay. Yeah, auto-match layers. Okay. Got that. Okay. Now, let me find my. We're going to do it this way. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. So, 1 second here. I'll show you what I wanted to open up mine side by side with theirs. So hopefully these are side by side. And I am not in focus. I don't know how long that's been going on, but so I am curious about. Turn some of these off so I can see what I'm looking at. Okay, that's what I thought. They do have it. They do have. Two capacitors coming off of it going to ground. I don't know how serious that is. That's essentially the same. Okay, there. Which one's that one? That's V-Buzz. Or at least it should be. That one they've got going. Yeah, they've got going through a. It's two capacitors. Okay. That one. Okay, that looks the same. Like an RX, TX, DTR, which I'm not doing that on mine. Okay. I think that's right. I certainly hope so, because I'm getting tired of doing revisions on this over and over again. The other thing is, since these are USB, you plug them directly into a USB port, the PCB thickness needs to be about 2 millimeters. I mean, a bit thicker might be better, but 2 is pretty good. 1.6 is kind of the standard, and it'd be too sloppy. So when you get a thicker PCB, it costs more to make. So these revision changes have not necessarily been cheap, but that's kind of the idea. So, all right. We'll discard those. Let's close that. Close that. Let me open this back up again. And desktop, Smart Bee Designs, kicad. And open these back up. So I think everything is good for this revision. Just kind of look everything over here. Ground. Oh, that's the other thing I can do. do that. Let's go. Okay. Let's also clean up the tracks and vias. Run this again. Okay. All right. I think that's everything. All right. Hopefully this one actually works as it should. Again, I'm just kind of glancing things over real quick. All right. Then we can plot it. Oh. Okay, got those done. Molt? Yeah, that's a great question. So this particular board, I do use the S2 and S3 for most of my boards because it does have USB in it. But the purpose of this particular board is that I'm using it with ESPresense. It's a firmware that basically turns ESP32s into Bluetooth, not beacons, but receivers. And the whole idea is that you place them around your house, and then it can track Bluetooth devices inside the house, or wherever you put them, I suppose. People use it for Home Assistant, for like presence detection for people and stuff. In my case, we track our cats with it, so I have little Bluetooth beacons that are on my cat's collars. So all that to say, that particular firmware does not support the ESP32S2 or S3. It only supports the original ESP32 and the C3, both of which don't have built-in USB. The reason why I'm making this is because right now, I have these ESPs set up all over the place, but they're literally, I have a cable plugged into an outlet like this, and and it dangles off, and it's just not that pretty. But in this instance, I wanted to do something like this where, it's a lot cleaner, and then I can 3D print a clear case or thing to go over the top of this and hide it, make it look a little more elegant. And there's an RGB LED on these, so I can have it set up to where it'll turn a certain color depending on which cat is in which room, or if both cats are in a room. So it's one of those things where, like, you could walk into a room, and even if one of our cats is hiding in the room, if I look over and see that this thing is glowing purple or whatever, then I know that one cat is in the room or whatever. So that's the idea. But that's a great question. Yeah, I would love to be able to just use an S3 or an S2 because it would be a lot easier. But in this instance, the firmware I'm using on these does not support it. So that's where I'm at. So, anyways, yeah, I kind of went over it earlier in the day. Let me find my, earlier in the stream, I should say. Let me go top down. Those are the two different revisions I've done so far. The one on the left was the first one, and then the one on the right. If I plug them into my computer, like the UART chip is, like, it detects it. So I don't think I had the UART chip particularly wrong. The problem was that I couldn't program the ESP itself. And what I was doing was trying to, there's like some certain circuitry you can do to where when you plug it in, it'll automatically put the ESP32 into download mode. So you don't have to press two buttons and manually put it into download mode. I was trying to make it as simple as possible. But I think something was wrong with that, because no matter what I was doing, I just could not get it to program it. So for this revision, I'm just going to go back to the old tried and true method of just using the 2 buttons. If that still doesn't work, then something's terribly wrong. And I wouldn't know what that would be. So I hope it doesn't come to that. But if it does, then I'll maybe just redo the whole design. But yeah, anyways. So that's where I'm at with that. I don't really have too much more for this stream today, guys. This is basically the gist of it. I just wanted to clean this up, redo that circuitry, put the extra button on there. I looked at a couple other reference designs just to see if there was something obvious I was missing. It didn't look like it. So, yeah. I will get this sent out and have it made. Hopefully get it back in a couple weeks, and then fingers crossed this one works. So, thank you for stopping by and saying hi. I appreciate it. And hopefully I'll be able to do some more streaming here soon. I'm kind of in the middle right now of some different projects. I've got a crowd supply campaign that's I'm in the middle of getting going. So that's taking up some of my time. Because I've got a couple products that I want to get released, but I'm just waiting on other people or other things. Like this one. I've got a bunch of them made already, and I'm literally just waiting on ESPresense to update their ESP32 library, so that basically I added my boards to their library, but they have to push out their update to Arduino IDE, so that you can literally just select the board in the ESP dropdown, or the board menu or whatever. So that's one. This is the one that I'm doing a crowd supply campaign on. It's the new version of the Bee Motion. It's an S3. Chock full of features, which is pretty cool. But that's slow moving just because crowd supply, it's a lot of contact going back and forth, getting a lot of details worked out. So we're getting there. Hopefully I have more news soon on a lot of this stuff. And then obviously the ESPresense one. So those are the big things on the table at the minute. So anyways, yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream for the day. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for the questions, guys. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys around in the next one. Bye.